I'm Marcel Eerste, and I'm the product manager of CXO. And today we'll be talking about how finance can be in control with easy enterprise performance management reporting. So how we can make your life easier. I will start with a few slides, then I will give a demo of CXO on how to build reports in CXO. And CXO is a financial reporting solution that connects to EPM systems. I will first quickly introduce myself. Like I said, I'm the product manager of CXO. I have over 10 years of experience in the EPM role. I started as a consultant implementing EPM systems like Hyperion Financial Management and S-Base. I've also implemented CXO for quite a few years. And then I transitioned into the role of product manager because I had a strong urge to further improve the product. If you're new to Insight Software, we provide financial reporting and enterprise performance management software to over 30,000 organizations worldwide. And our mission is to enable the Office of the CFO to connect to and make sense of their data so that they can proactively drive greater financial intelligence. Let's start with the problem. What we often hear and see is that reports are simply not good enough. And that is mainly for two reasons. First of all, the EPM software themselves lack reporting capabilities. With a lack of visualizations, not many configuration options for reporting, and it's very hard to build reports in those systems. And for that reason, we see that organizations that reach out to generic BI tools. That makes sense at first because often those organizations already have those tools, like for instance, Power BI, Tableau, or Click. However, those generic BI tools, they're mainly created for operational reporting and sales reporting, but not for financial reporting. And for that reason, you see that a high development effort is needed to connect to EPM systems. And that the outcome still lacks important functionalities, like automatically inheriting data hierarchies. So think of your entity hierarchy, your accounts hierarchy, or for instance, your product hierarchy. You would like to have those hierarchies in your reports so that you can drill down into those hierarchies, into those structures, to, for instance, see where variances between actuals and budget are coming from. These systems also do not understand financial data. They don't understand what the difference is between a revenue account and a cost account. And also, again, with your variances, it's important that the system does know this. So let's say that you want to have the variances automatically colored based on the difference between actual and budget. Your system should then understand if it's a revenue account or a cost account, give the right color, right? Give the green color when positive or the red color when negative. This doesn't happen automatically in generic BI tools. In general, we see that both EPM software and also generic BI tools, they lack report books functionality. And also the commenting functionality is very limited. Where you would like to have extensive functionality so that you can really explain what's happening in the organization right next to your financial data. That is not available in either EPM software or the generic BI. For that reason, we often see that people in finance, they question themselves, can I trust the data? Can I be the trusted advisor to my organization? We see that finance is often not in control. So like I said, EPM software, they lack reporting capabilities. Generic BI tools, they're not created for financial reporting. And for that reason, many organizations, they extract huge amounts of data and dump them into spreadsheets. Mistakes are made. This is a repetitive process, also because of changes in EPM systems. Talking about huge amounts of data, huge files. So it's an error-prone process. Changes are being made in the spreadsheets. We often see, or sometimes also see, that data is manipulated even in those spreadsheets. And reconciliation takes a lot of time. So to check whether the numbers in the spreadsheets are the same as in the EPM systems. And for that reason, the result is that finance is not in control. Finance is not in control. How does it look like in a typical monthly reporting cycle? Well, on the left side here, you have your EPM systems. Then the data is dumped into spreadsheets. Out of those spreadsheets, several Files are created, PDF files, PowerPoint slides, comments are added, and data and the reports are distributed by email in an unsecure way. However, this is also a repetitive process because of changes during the close in your EPM systems. You have to extract the data again, create new files, you create different versions of the truth. You also have different files with your comments. It's getting quite messy. What are the drawbacks? First of all, poor data quality. It's an error-prone process. Data changes are made in the spreadsheets. And for instance, also not possible to report on multiple sources. Long closing process, often upwards of a week, because this process is manual and repetitive. Companies are stuck with static data in their spreadsheets. There's no option to draw into details for analysis. There is also no instant or mobile access to the data and the reports. And there's too much data, but the context behind the data is missing. There's actually a disconnect between the financial data and the comments, because comments are in different files. We also see that often commentary happens in a decentralized way. How does the solution then look like? In this case, technology can really help you, and two different things are really important. First of all, out-of-the-box connectivity. You want to have software that can directly connect to your EPM systems so that you don't have to set up a whole connection yourself. You don't want to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort on setting up a connection that works with an EPM system, and also setting up a connection that still works if you make changes in your EPM system. Now you would like to have out-of-the-box connectivity. Next to that, what's also important is that the software is capable of user-friendly reporting, so that really people in finance, they can create the reports. What are then the benefits? First of all, better EPM reporting with high quality data, easy access to the data, to multiple sources, and commentary right next to the numbers. Built for finance. Finance teams can build the reports and dashboards themselves. This also reduces the burden on IT. You have a richer digital delivery with dynamic reports, report books, report packages, and you can easily drill down for analysis. And you're up and running fast. It's easy to install because of the out-of-the-box connectivity. There's no need to create expensive data warehouse solutions. If we zoom in a bit on user-friendly reporting, how does it look like? What's important there? First of all, the dashboard tool it should be an intuitive tool, also for the end users. End users should be able to log in and immediately start analyzing the data, making selections, making drill downs. It should be intuitive, not too many bells and whistles. Also, because the focus should be on the numbers. So not too many colors, only color the data when the data needs attention. What is also important is that it is easy to create reports. So for those report creators, it should be easy to learn the tool. They should be able to use financial templates to quickly create reports. Or they should also be able to customize templates or to create reports and dashboards from scratch. Get exactly the reports how they want them to look like. And no special technical skills should be required. People in finance without those skills, they should be able to create the reports themselves. And built-in EPM smarts are important. Understanding the financial data hierarchies and understanding your financial data is important. So finance in control, how does it then look like? Well, you can trust the data and you're in control of the narrative. The outputs are standardized and also the visuals are standardized. So the reports in your report packages, they have the same look and feel. And you spend less time on creating the report. And you can refocus that time on what matters most, that is the analysis and also the communication with the business. Because you're spending less time on creating the reports and making sure that the data is correct, you can lower your EPM reporting costs. And in the end, you can be that trusted advisor and business